From day one, I've been looking at the remedial legislation that has to be done, meaning to say that we must limit the time upon which they can make the report, that a civilian chairman be immediately appointed, because the last thing that you want is intrigue. That's why we have avoided that. We could have hidden these people in an executive session. We did not, because pag-uusapan lang. Kaya ang internal affairs dapat mabilis kagad na magagawa. Nakikita nyo rin sa ibang bansa na lumalabas kagad pag may nabaril yung pulis, lumalabas kagad on television. Kaya ang lahat, ang mayor, ang mga tao doon, sinasabi kagad kung ano nangyari kagad. That is what people want. People want to know bakit hindi napipigil yung riding in tandem. Yung mga ganyan, yung mga sinasabi natin na pwedeng ibigay sa atin ng kapulisan kung paano masosolve yan, kung kailangan nila ng tinatawag na camera on the vest, camera on the car, dashboard, para malilimit ang tentasyon na pumatay ng tao. Hindi naman pulis lang ang pumapatay. Dapat ibisigay natin bakit yung mga drug lord, ilan lang napapatay. Kung talaga yun ang ginagawa. And we're not condoning killing people. We just want to know bakit pagpaliwanag ang iba dyan kung sino-sino pa yung drug lord na nakikita natin sapagkat yun ang lumalabas. So having said that, Mr. President, my dear colleagues, I would like to ask in what direction the police want to get help from the Senate, in what direction the other agencies like the NBI want to get help, and in the meantime, we will call on the NCR tomorrow. They've been waiting. The CHR, and also other possible witnesses that have been called here. Unfortunately, natakot yung sa taga-CDO na nakilala si Matubato. I think we should try and call him. If the gloves are off, then let it come off. We should try and call him because he said, iyan ang nagtangkang pumatay sa akin. And so, Senator Cayetano, with your permission, unless you want to say something else, I would like to adjourn this for a while, suspend it for a while, and thank everybody here. What do we do with all these people from the police department of Davao?
Mr. Chairman, may I recognize Mr. Chairman?
Yes, please go ahead, Senator Pacquiao.
Mr. Chairman, there's no, I think, and I believe that there is no reason to continue this committee meeting tomorrow. What we need, I think, to all the members of this committee, we should caucus first to continue to talk about if we continue the committee meeting tomorrow.
Mr. Chair.
Yes,
I was about to say before you were to suspend that I will submit to you, but I just wanted to manifest I also have the other inconsistencies. I agree with you. I want to hear the police. I want to hear the CHR, and they can submit it to us. But I also firmly believe, Mr. Chair, with all due respect, that we should set an example that a witness like Matubato cannot be brought here and fool us and this. And then a senator cannot walk out, then expect the next day will just continue. But again, you have led this committee fairly, so I do not want to...
I'm listening to everybody here.
Yes. So I do agree with the motion of Senator Pacquiao, but I'm sure we will follow you unless you agree to... The motion, Mr. Chair, is not for us to come up with a decision, but just to terminate this part of the investigation, then get the submissions, then for the committee to assess. Of course, if you feel like another hearing later on, that is always the option of the chair, Mr. Chairman.
We must not let anybody who tries to fool the committee of the Senate of the Republic of the Philippines, to gain something out of trickery, chicanery, and fraud. You should not allow that. The Senate is bigger than all of us. And all of you have said that in so many words. So I will, against my better judgment, apparently there is a consensus here from the others that we will suspend. We will not call a hearing tomorrow. And God knows I am very relieved because I am really tired. I've been working weekends, I've been working at night. It's not easy. We prepare. So we will suspend to assess. And where do you want to hold the next meeting? On Wednesday morning? Until further notice?
Mr. Chair. I agree with until further notice. May I just make this recommendation? I hear you, Mr. Chair. You want to assure the public na walang mangyayaring extrajudicial or may complaints. Maybe we can get an assurance from the NBI and Chief De La Rosa that while we're not hearing, if there are complaints of extrajudicial killings or of police abuse or military abuse, they can go straight to your office or to the NBI for the complaints and furnish our chairman, Senator Gordon, a copy. In the meantime, Mr. Chair, just while you're not holding a hearing.
A copy of?
I'm saying, your concern, Mr. Chair, was that kung matigil ang hearing, paano kung may mga abuses?
Correct.
So if they can assure us that their office will take the complaints and furnish you a copy of the complaints so we can follow it up, then an indefinite suspension until you feel it is right to either have a hearing or to terminate would be in order, Mr. Chair.
Yes. So I think that the committee wants to suspend the proceedings until further notice, until we can have a caucus with the rest of the Senate, so we can take the proper action. And so I will take that as an instruction from the committee. And therefore, we will suspend it until further notice. But before we do, I'd like to thank everyone here again. And I know that some of you spent your resources to come here. And I'd like to thank particularly Director General De La Rosa for having spent the whole day and night here. We started this proceeding at 9 o'clock. I have never seen a committee work that long in a long time. I don't see anything like that. But I just want to let the people know, nakita nyo inyong Senado, hindi kami sumusuko sa trabaho at gagawin pa rin namin yan sa mga susunod na panahon. Maraming salamat po. This meeting is suspended until further notice.